Hey there, really glad you dropped by. And I wanted to talk a little bit about trusting your gut. And for a long time, I didn't know what that meant, really. It was hard enough for me to slow down long enough to really go inside my gut. And really, I go inside my heart to really get a sense of what was happening within me. I was really going with the status quo, looking to the outside. What did the news say? What did the experts say? What did my friends say? What did my neighbors do? And instead of going inside and slowing down and trusting my gut or my heart, and it's never been more important now to do that and to give myself space. Some days I'll listen to someone that I really appreciate in a podcast, and what they say really makes sense. And it seems almost enlightening, and I feel calm and tranquil inside myself, where I get that little feeling of excitement inside my being. And I go along with that knowledge. I take it in and use it as my own. And then could be the next week or so. And I feel like, yeah, no, that doesn't fit with me any longer for some reason. That doesn't feel right. And I'm not judging that person that put that information out. I'm just trusting my own heart and my own gut more. And to allow things, my feelings, my thoughts, my decisions, my beliefs to ebb and to flow. I'm not as rigid as I once was. There's a lot of grace that lives within and without now. And I do give others the benefit of the doubt. But if I have an inkling inside, I trust that more often. I trust that guidance. I've been in some rotten relationships, and I've held on to those relationships thinking the other person must know better than I. The other person could succeed more than I. And it's taken a while to really turn that around and shift it. And a lot of that has come from getting quiet inside. And that doesn't mean sitting on a cushion and watching my thoughts go by. It can mean getting outside, taking a breath, feeling my feet in the ground, going for a walk, changing my perspective physically, emotionally, and mentally. And in doing that, I can connect again with the inside of me and change my mind or say no, thank you. I think that was so enlightening to understand that I could pause and say, no, thank you, not today. Because I had been trained as a little kid that I was only safe if I went along with what the grown-ups said, if I went along with what my parish leader said, if I only went along with what my teachers said in school and carried their beliefs. That didn't work. I mean, how many of you used to look up in the night sky and know you weren't alone? With all those stars there, how could we be the only planet with life? Just didn't make any sense, right? So I'm really putting in a plug for you to take the time to honor your own being, yourself, not someone else with more money than you, not someone else who has things that you want to have. So you idolize them and kowtow to them and take on their belief systems. No, it's time. The bloom is off the rose, the veil is down. You see your inner power, you see your glow. Open to it. Allow it to be. Bow down to it. Say hello. Say, wow, I deserve to listen to my gut. I deserve to listen to what I'm feeling inside. If I'm all tense and airless, I'm entitled to say, no, thank you. I've changed my mind. And that is a complete sentence. So, especially now with things as chaotic as they are and such upheaval, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to breathe and decide to go a different route. It's okay to say, no, you go ahead and not judge that person for their own path, but for you to veer off and take another path. Honor yourself. We've been restricted for so long, and those restrictions are coming off if we allow them to come off. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. And when you're feeling insecure, when you're feeling fearful, just pause. You don't have to make the decision instantaneously. Things will wait. You're important enough. And I see that. I see that in you and I see that in me. So I hope you have a really good day. Remember, we are in this together. If you want to get in touch, it's info@susangold.us. I help people discern. I help people find their discernment. I help people find their strength and their balance and to trust their inner knowing. And sometimes I'm good at clarifying what seems clouded. So if that's something that you're in need of, please reach out and just know in between, we are in this together. Take good care, and I'll see you next time.